Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is your main chocolate stain La Machine. I need to know, do we have music? Do we have visuals? Do we have audio? It's a wonderful Saturday. So somebody talk to me. Let me see who we got here. We got Deborah. We got Trey Brown. We got Yavin Kumar. Hot Flip Heidi. Wow. Let me do something here real quick with the working class robot while we let a few people into the live stream. Let's see. Let me see. I gotta make a quick change here because we got a prize this week that I think you guys are gonna like. You have a chance to win your free 1 week of free ungated arbitrage leads. And of course there's going to be a question. And the question is going to be, it's a 2-word answer. What do you call it when you look through someone's Amazon store for products? All right. And we'll get back to that. Let's see what else we got going. Okay. Everything else is good. Let me see what the family is saying. Baldy says, happy to be here. Gina says, hello. What are sales? What's good, baby? Michelle Donch, hello, everyone. FOABP132. Yes, yes. Hoping that we had a productive week. Zyke Patrick. Hey. Juan Ramirez. John Vo. Miss Cat. The champ. Well, we got a lot of new hustlers out here. And of course, Tony P. Hello, Sheila. Drummers here. Follow that folder. Jay Sanders 702 says hello. All right, guys, we got 20 viewers in here. So I tell you what, let's do this. We've had enough music for now. Let's get into what's going on here. Yeah, I was a little late because, you know, I'm always trying to fool around with the production, tweaking things and adding widgets, gadgets. I'm just always trying to create a better experience for the working class hustlers of America. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it takes a while for it to work. So if I'm not looking so good, if my green screen isn't as crisp as we would like, bear with me. We're working on it. So, yeah, I do. Like I said, I'm always trying something new, you know. But tell you what, let's see here. Let me move something around just for a second. Okay. So welcome to everybody, and thank you for joining me on this wonderful Saturday night. This is what to sell on Amazon. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. And if this is your first time here, or even if it's not your first time, but you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. Here's the reason why. Around here, we do a lot of sourcing and we focus on beginners, okay? And the challenges that beginners have, like being gated, like not being able to find products, like learning the system and developing the skills. That's what this channel is all about. And because of that, we put out not one, not two, not three, but 4 videos a week, 2 of which are uploaded on Thursdays and Fridays. That's where we pick topics that we're going to talk about that we think would help you. Wednesdays, we do what's called Jump On It. While I'm at work, I show you how to use my favorite software, which is Tactical Arbitrage, and I show you how to, find leads. And the intention is to share leads with you on Wednesday. And then, of course, on Saturdays, we go live, as you can see right now. And we love to do sourcing together. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to have our giveaways. Now, if you have questions, if you're a newbie, you might have questions. Now, you've got a choice. You can go ahead and hold your questions until the end, or if you decide you want to go ahead and answer right or ask your question right away, one of the working class hustlers will give you an answer. So that's your call on that. My producer, Jim, says that everything is good. So, oh, by the way, I have 1 phone. I have 2 phones. Working class hustlers like to be reached. So if you are connected with me on any of those phones, go ahead and text me anything that you need to talk about during the live stream. A lot of times you'll see me doing like this. That means that someone who's connected to me has sent me a message to tell me I got something in my nose, or I don't know, whatever it may be. My volume ain't right. My hair is messed up, whatever it may be. So today we're going to be sourcing together for both retail and online arbitrage. When you use the software, Tactical Arbitrage, you're not just doing it for online arbitrage, guys. I preach about the degree of separation that you get when you go out to the store. So if we happen to be looking at something that's retail, be ready. Understand, you're going to have to pat your feet on the concrete and get out there to those stores, okay? Everybody can sit behind a computer. Everybody can wait for a package to come. Some people too lazy to get out there and get it, okay? Okay, I do have a couple of moderators out there, including the working class robot. So make sure you're on your best behavior, but also the robot tends to be a little aggressive, so bear with me on that. So what we're going to be giving away today is you're going to have 1 week of free leads. And where that's coming from, we're going to be coming out with a leads list. And here's the thing, hustlers. If I say, well, I'll come out with the list when I'm ready, you know what's going to happen? I ain't never going to be ready. So we're going to have to start getting things together. And whoever wins, you're going to be the first on the list. You'll get it 1 week for free. And one thing we're thinking about with our list, we don't know how it's going to work just yet, but imagine getting on a list and telling the list creator exactly the products that you want, what categories you want to be in. Typically, you get on a list and you kind of get what you get. Just maybe we can put something together much more personable. And that way you get your list that was created for you. And when it ain't working, you go back and say, hey, my list didn't work for me. Now we got to fix it. So, and we learn together what you need and how you work. And that's how you really make sure that somebody is progressing, not just hand them a list and say, good luck. We are officially monetized. It took a long time to get that, but those working class hustlers that are watching the channel notice there are commercials now. That supports me. There's been a lot of work. Almost 3 years went into getting to this point. So it's nice to have a little bit of something come back to me. And in the chat, speaking on that note, in the chat, you'll see that little $sign. That's called a super chat. If you click on that, then you are able, if you'd like, to donate $1 or $2. And what that would do is support the channel. We put a lot of work into this. And that's something that you could do if you want. So just so that you know what that is all about. We got a little bit of motivation that we need to get into before we move on. So everybody, get ready. Say it with me. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. That is our mantra. That is our mindset. That is how we approach this thing that we call Amazon arbitrage. And it's not over until you win. One more thing. We got a little bit of motivation. Read it. You're the only one who can make the difference. Whatever your dream is, go for it. You're the only one who can make the difference. Whatever your dream is, go for it. And that comes from the great Mr. Magic Johnson. That quote was provided to us by the lovely Miss Sheila. She loves contributing things that are going to help to motivate us. So we want to give her a nice thank you. She does it every week. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, just in case you did not know, we actually have a course. If you happen to be a newbie and you really want a comprehensive course that just sort of brushes over everything, that way from there, you have a working knowledge of what you need to be doing. I'm going to show you this course. If I can find it here. So it is listed on a site that's called Udemy. And here we are at Udemy, and there he is, La Machine himself. That course, it's a 12-module course for, right now, it's $12. So it's on sale. It's normally $20. Nothing too expensive. Let's take a look while we're on the computer before we get into our searches. Let's take a look at what my account is doing. So as you can see, today is September the 12th. The year is 2020. And today it looks like we've had, let's see, 9 sales. It's kind of slow for me today. $224.86. And we'll look at the last week, what we had, a little bit over 3,000. And for the last 15 days, $7,098.66. And over the last running 30 days, $17,461.42. You know what? As long as we're here, we're going to make this quick. But let's look at what we've done for the year. So we're going to go year to date. We're going to apply that. And as always, we're going to make the comparison because we can see that last year we did $103,225.18. And so far, we've done $142,750.12. The goal is to hit 200,000. And I don't see that being a problem. We still have the fourth quarter coming up. So, let's see now. Give me a second, hustlers. I'm going to take a look in the chat and see what you guys are talking about in just a second, but I want to make sure we stay on course. And I tell you, today I'm going to be going a little bit deeper into running a search. Normally it's kind of like, okay, let's just get to it. What's the quickest way to get you started, especially if you're in the free trial period. But once you've made the commitment, it's time to actually start learning a little bit more about what is going on with this stuff. Now remember, guys, hustlers, remember, you do not have to know everything. Now don't get me started preaching and hollering right off the bat. Okay, you think you have to know everything. You don't have to know everything. You have to know enough to get the job done. What is the example I always give? You don't have to be an electrician to turn on lights and have lights in the house, right? You don't need to understand wiring and circuitry. You just need to know how to flip that switch. Okay? Get the light. So you get what you came for. You don't have to know everything. Okay? All right. So let's see where we are. Hey. Somebody was nice. Let me see. Give me 1 second, hustlers. Hey. Looks like FOAB 132 gave a nice donation of $5. He says, thank you for the outstanding value you've added to the reseller community. Thank you so much. And Tony P hooked me up with a little change. I appreciate it, man. Just a little thank you for sharing your knowledge. Oh my God, that is wonderful, guys. That really, really warms my heart. Guys, as you well know, Jim and I, we put a lot of work into this. And you know, the thing is, a lot of people who know me might say, hey, you're doing too much. You know what? No, we're not doing enough. And what happens is we challenge ourselves. This is where the growth comes. This is where the personal development, this is where, you know, the real rewards come in. So that's what it's all about. Thank you. It looks like we've got 33 viewers out here. Amazing. Hustlers, we are growing. We got some hustlers out here that remember when we didn't even have 100 subscribers. And now we've got, I don't know, 1,137 or whatever. So we got 34 viewers. What we need everybody to do is hit that like button, okay? So let's get going here, guys. We're going to take a look and we're going to get into tactical arbitrage because the mission is to get you guys going here. So here, let me get over into the working class hustler folder. Now watch how I do this. All right, so watch what's happening here. If I need to move my big head, I'll move it. But right now, we're in what I like to call the control panel. Really, it's the dashboard. Now, once you get in, now here you can see, I have everything. I've got product search. I can do Amazon flips. I can do reverse search, wholesale library. I don't even need all this stuff, guys. This is way too much. All you really need is your product search, okay? And your reverse search, of course, you need that. But your basic plan will give you that. Now watch what we're going to do. We could go into always be scanning, but we're not going to demonstrate that right now. But if you did, the only thing you do is click always be scanning, pick your country, which will most likely be the USA, although you can do Canada. I think you can actually get keys for other countries as well. Okay, but we're not going to get into this. What we're going to do, we're going to go into the working class hustler folder because you guys know there's always goodies in there for you. All right, so here's what we do. Now there's a couple of ways to get there. I know there's probably a better way than what I use, but if I go into saved reverse, and you hear, the minute you see that plus button, that's what I'm looking for. Then I know I can get into my folders. Okay, I got a lot of out of stock folders, but here's the working class hustler folder. Okay, and let's see. So here's what we're going to look at. Now remember, hustlers, we're looking at both online and retail arbitrage. So you may see something that's going to require you to get out. Okay. Now remember, The minute I look at my results, the first thing I'm looking at is where is it? Because what's going to happen is over time, you're going to know what stores you don't even want to deal with. You can go in and you can set your filters if you want, if you feel like it. If not, you just glance. And the minute you see a store that you don't like, you keep it moving. But these are already put in there. I'm just talking you through. Okay. Now, I'm looking at it in advanced mode. Remember, you can also look at it in basic. Honestly, you guys know I prefer basic. If you're going to use basic, you need to take your match quality out, because what that's doing is it's trying to match the pictures, and it was trying to match to at least 75% matching. Okay. We don't really want that. Okay. What I like about it is it separates everything nice, but a lot of times it just doesn't show everything. You know, there are products I put in here you're not seeing in the basic mode. So just understand, I don't know why it's that way, but for some reason, if I'm in basic, I don't get all of the results. One of the hustlers might tell us something about that. So here we're looking at the source. The next thing I want to know as I'm gazing at it, I want to know what the return on investment is. And if it's at least 20%, we'll keep looking. I'm looking at the profit. You know, I prefer at least $5, but that doesn't happen all the time. At the end of the day, especially for newbies, you just got to get started. Okay, don't be too choosy, because what you're going to do is keep yourself from moving forward. Move on anything that you can make money with, because the movement causes momentum. It is the momentum that's going to really get you going in this business. If you think you're just going to get out here, if you're thinking that you're just going to get out here and start hitting home runs right off the bat, you got to learn to play ball first. Okay. Take your base hits, take your bunts, take your singles, doubles. You'll get that grand slam. Okay. Next thing I'm looking at is I'll hover over the Amazon, because you want to make sure it's not a bundle, a multi-pack, or anything like that. Next thing, right here, you want to click and see, are you restricted? If you're here, let me show you something. Okay, up here are all of my Chrome extensions. You should have a Chrome extension that says TA. Okay, now give me 1 second. Let me turn on my highlighter so that you guys can see a little bit better. I need to highlight my. Hold on a second. I want to highlight my mouse so that you can follow along a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Okay, now you can follow along a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, so at this point, I know I'm not restricted. Now I want to see, is the product at the store for the price that it should be at? Now, it should be around $5 for this 50-piece card deck set. Okay, now that's a clearance item. Now, let's see. I can't get it, but you might be able to get it. So, and also don't forget, if you have the Rev ROI or whatever you're going to use to make sure you take advantage of any discount cards that you can get. So you can save 10% with Card Cookie. You could save 3.9%. You could save 4%. You know, these are things you're looking at this price when it's really going to be lower if you take advantage of all of your discounts. Another degree of separation, because when you're using the software and you put in another 10% discount, that's going to be different. Okay. When you're figuring out on this item what your cost is going to be, and the competition is not willing to look for discounts, they're coming up with different numbers than you. They're looking at this and saying, ain't good enough. You're looking and saying, whoa. You see what I'm saying? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the chat. Let's see here, so that if anybody wants to take a look, there it is. Now, don't forget, you're looking, that was at the sourcing site. What about on Amazon? On Amazon, it's showing a 90-day price of like $12.70. Let's see. There it is at $12.70. Now, from here, I always go ahead and look at the other sellers. I like to filter out just to see what's really going on. Guys, look at. Now, you got Amazon selling it for they have 999 of them. So, but what I'm saying is this. You guys know I'm not afraid to get in with Amazon. Do not think that Amazon wants you to fail. They have nothing to gain by you failing. Okay? If you fail, you leave the platform. Now, they're not going to let you. This guy right here, his is probably going to sit here. But if you can get in right around them, within 3%, I would say, they'll let yours move as well. Now, they got a lot to move. But here we go. Watch this. You guys, you should have the Hummingbird app or the Hummingbird extension loaded as well. That comes complimentary with the software. Now look at the estimated monthly sales. And we said Amazon is sitting on about 900. You see, these are the types of things you got to consider. I wouldn't be scared to get on this because if they're moving that many, Amazon is going to run out. Not sure? Take a look. Take a look at your Keeper chart. Now, they went out of stock. Let's see. Wait, where the white is, you can see where they went out of stock. Okay. So you can use your charts and kind of see those types of things. Now, we're looking at 3 months. You could go in a year. And here you can see they usually keep some stock. But how much? We don't know. Again, if you can stay right around where they are. So here, let me go ahead and give you the link to that just in case you want to take a look. All right. Tony P said he's putting it in his folder. Guys, you know, you have to, if there's a good deal, you need to save it in your folder, whatever folder you want. That way, the software will let you know when it comes back in stock. Alrighty. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at one more, and then we're going to look at one more, and then we're going to go into how to, we're going to get a little bit deeper into how to start a search. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, hustlers. We got 36 people out here. We are getting it. So let me get back in. Hold on, guys. I know I'm not showing my screen. Just want to see what we got going here. Yeah, let's look at a video game. Those are good. Okay. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the source. Now, when you see GameStop, you already know Most of the time, they are not going to ship. So you can plan on stopping by your local GameStop. But when you're talking about 69% return on investment, when you're talking about $20.86 um, gross profit, we need to look at that, right? With the estimated 35 sales, we need to look at that. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to see, is it at GameStop? Is it going to be around 30 bucks? Okay. Now prices change all the time, so we don't know exactly what it's going to be. Okay, but there it is, $29.97. I can get it at the store. Oh wait, nope, no, I can't. This is the GameStop near me, and it's not available. But you might be able to get it. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and look because the system is saying that it should be around $65. You got to make sure you got the Superstar Edition, right? And we got to make sure that it's for PlayStation 4. And look at that price. Look at that price. Look at that rank. Guys, you know how to do this. Always, if you use my method, oh, I like this. They have this in the classic view. I wish they never would have stopped showing it like this. This is the way I like it. Now look at, you're looking at all of your prime. You're looking at all of your new. He's got 1. He's got 3. He's got 1. He's got 6. You see what I'm saying? Actually, and this is actually Amazon. I don't know what this is about, but they only got 6. Okay, so here, let me give you the link for Amazon. And the link for GameStop. Take a minute, hustlers that are actually sourcing with us. Take a look. Give me 1 second, and then we're gonna move a little bit. Okay. Hey, did we just get another dope? Hey, Sheila just donated. Keep teaching and preaching. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, okay. Lude is asking what tool shows everyone's stock. Now, Tricia is saying Inventory Spy. That's not what I use. What I'm using that shows the stock is Keepa, because I have the paid version of Keepa, or Tactical Arbitrage will show. Here, let me show that. I don't mind getting off track a little bit just because. Okay, so watch this, hustlers. We're back into the product, and you see this this magnifying glass. If you click on that, if it's working right, let me see. It may not be. Yeah. If you click on that, that takes you into what's called Tactical Edge. Now watch what happens. You got to let it load, but it gives you so much more information. Look at everything it's putting right in front of you. You're looking at the buy price. Okay. You're looking at the average price over the last 30 days, over 90 days. Look at that. Look at where that was. When you look at the average, you may actually end up getting more than this. It just depends. Look at your current sales rank, 30-day rank, 90-day rank. This is putting everything you need right in front of you. How many FBA sellers? How many merchant fulfills? Okay. Competition less or within 2% of the buy box. estimated monthly sales. You got your category. Now, look at your in-stock column. I wish they would sort this so that you had all of your FBA in one section and then your merchant fulfills, but that's okay. Nobody really has a lot of stock. I think the highest guy has 6, and that's Amazon. Okay, so look at it, guys. And while we're looking at that, let me see. Hold tight for me, hustlers. Got to keep us on track. And remember, everybody, as always, we're having a giveaway today. Let's see. Hold on. Don't type in nothing yet. Okay, now listen up. If you want to win a free week, a week of free ungated leads, you got to type the answer to this question in the chat box. It's a 2-word answer. Okay? And the question is, what do you call it when you're looking through someone else's Amazon store to see if you can find a product that you might be able to sell? There's a 2-word answer to that. Okay? And I'm not going to tell you, see, y'all be wanting me to tell you the answers. Okay? All I'm going to do is tell you right here, if you happen to be looking at where my cursor is right here, there's 2 words there. I'm not going to tell you what the answer is. Y'all, you working class hustlers, you should know this. Okay? But I'm just telling you, this is where my cursor is right now. And yeah, there you have it. Let's look at the next item. Evolve Ultra Concentrated Bleach Tablets, Springberry Scent. I would have been concerned that maybe they considered this hazardous material, or whatever, hazmat, but no, they didn't. Make sure you're approved. What are we looking at? We're looking at where does it come from? Walmart, it's 50-50 with them in terms of whether or not it's in stock, whether or not they'll ship it to you, whether or not it's a third-party seller versus actual Walmart, because we really don't want third-party sellers. I'm not saying that they don't necessarily work. I've had them work, but generally speaking, you kind of want to get it from Walmart. Things just tend to go smoother. Returns and whatever, the whole customer service experience. So what are we looking at? We're looking at an 82% return on investment. That's good. Profit of $2.63. That doesn't sound good. But remember, once you decide you're going to buy from Walmart, you're probably going to do an entire Walmart haul. And remember, hustlers, this is why I keep preaching, ranting, and raving about you getting started. See, once you get started, over time, what happens is as soon as you find a product on Walmart, you've already got 5, 6 other products that you always get from Walmart. That way, it's not a waste. You just added something to your Walmart sourcing arsenal. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta do this and quit asking questions. Asking me questions. I don't know. I just know this stuff works. You just do it, and over time, you develop the skills. You keep getting better. Guys, this is how this works, okay? So watch. We're gonna see, is it at Walmart? And it should be around $3.19. Okay, there it is. There's only one left. Okay, but that's me. That may not be you. So let's get you. Wait. Hold on a second. Trey, you gave us a super chat and we missed you? Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. Let me get you the thing there. Hold tight. All right. Now what we got to do, we got to look on Amazon. It's supposed to be around $10.99. And there it is, $10.99. You got 7 of them. As far as your competition, if you filter that down, look at, he's only got 1, 5, 4, 3. You could hover over if you forgot what your estimated monthly sales, they're 32. Look, there's room for you. So let me get you the link for Amazon. Let me shove that in here for you. Now hold on, hustlers. Let's see. Hey, I see that. Thank you so much, Trey Brown. Love you. Yo, the hustlers are really stepping it up today. The hustlers are giving back to the family, to the community. You see, this is what inspires me. And trust me, guys, you know, me and Jim, we already had the inspiration. That's how we got to where we are together. But this, you guys don't understand just how much this means to us. I know Jim is probably turning flips right now. He's so happy. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to show how to do a search. Let me check my time here. We're 42 minutes in. So tell you what, I want to show for the benefit of those who don't know how to do a search. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come out. Hold on. I'll show my screen in just a second, hustlers. Oh, Trey had a question. What can you ask me that again, Trey? I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, how do you get alerts? Inventory back. Oh, okay. Good question. Very good question. Okay. Tell you what. Let me get us in, and then I'll show you exactly how to do that. So hold what you got, Trey. Okay. All right. So here you are at Tactical Arbitrage. All right. If you've never been here, you just go to tacticalarbitrage.com. Okay. When you come down to pricing, just to see, remember, by default, listen up, hustlers. By default, it's showing you the annual price. It is $70 a month if you pay for the whole year up front. You're probably not going to do that until you have proven to yourself that it's worth keeping. So you're going to start out with the monthly. Now, you see what happened when I toggled over? Now you see it is $89 a month. And this is assuming that you're going to take the online arbitrage package. You've got the flip package, which I don't recommend unless you're into flips. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of money in flips, but that's more of a patient game. You gotta really get into your charts. You gotta really know and be willing to sit on inventory. Okay. Newbies, we need to be turning, right? Wholesale, I don't really see you needing that. Don't get me wrong. If you getting into wholesale right off the bat, you're going to need a way to kind of sift through these massive databases of products that a lot of your big wholesalers will furnish you with. Okay. Then you've got your online arbitrage. We talked about that. And don't forget, Um, You've got your online arbitrage plus wholesale. And then, of course, like you see me, I have the full suite. Some people love, let's just be honest, some people love to have all the bells and whistles, all the toys. That's great. And if you put this software to use, there is nothing else that you need. Okay? So here's the thing. You can get a 7-day free trial if you go to the website. I would like for you to use my affiliate link down in the description. And here's the reason why. Not only do you get an extra 3 days, every affiliate can give you that though. Before you do that, what we want you to do is take the lightning course. We put together a 12-minute video. Half of it is me running my mouth. You're not going to believe that because I really don't like talking, but listen, 10 minutes, you'll know how to get in there and start searching right away. I don't think that the software is as user-friendly as I would like it. But I mean, once you get to know it, it's like anything else. But for a beginner, it can be a little overwhelming. Take the lightning course. That way, when you start your 10-day free trial, you already know exactly how to get going. The software pays for itself. The hustlers will tell you the software pays for itself. So when you come into your members access, now watch what we do here. We're going to show you real quick. Well, actually, this is going to take a little bit of time, but this is going to be good for people, especially newbies. Let's say you want to do a product search. And what a product search is you telling the software, hey, I want to search a particular site. Okay. These are all the sites that you can search. I mean, they're just probably, I'm not sure how many. I want to say around 600, but that may be a little on the high side. But I'm just scrolling. Look at how many. I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Okay. But you're seeing all of these sites because you're looking at the basic view. I don't recommend the basic view. When you're doing a product search, I recommend the advanced. Now, we're going to go through this as quickly as we can. The cache. Understand, when you do a search, you're looking, there are other people using this software. And as the software is finding products that meet their criteria, it's in Tactical Arbitrage's database, kind of, if you will. It's in their cache. Now, if you want the software to do a fresh search from scratch, it's going to take you longer. But there are people already doing searches all the time. So if you're doing a search and something meets your criteria that's already in the cache, you're going to start getting results that much faster. Okay. So really your cache is going to affect the speed. Now, I recommend 3 to 5 days. If you go 10 days, the data tends to be a little older. If you go live only, it's going to take a lot longer. Okay. UPC sites and product sites only. I usually keep that off. If you're not sure what it is, you can click that and see what will happen is if you have it on, when you go to pick your website, some won't be available. Okay. Because if you only want a site that has matching UPCs, what happens is you tend to get better matches, but you tend to get less results. Okay. You're going to learn. You're going to become skilled and very adept at looking and being able to make sure you have the right product. Okay. Also check UPC products for image matches. I don't like it. Okay. Here you can see where you're sourcing from. You got UK, Canada, Germany, India, Australia, Japan, Spain, France, Italy. Okay. Okay. Now you can do a category search. Now, if I turned off Easy Bulk, now I can put a category in here. That would be, for example, if you went out to a website and then you did a search on that website. Maybe you typed in the word, I don't know, clearance. And then you get a page you could stick in here and then you could search it. These start and last page, you don't need those. That was more of when TA was younger. Import category list, that would be like you could actually import lists. What you don't know is Some of these websites have so many categories. Well, you can only get 500 using TA, and you're not seeing a lot of the categories. I learned this a little while ago. For example, you think you're looking at all of Walmart's categories. You're not. They got more categories, and you might import some that you want that you don't even see when you're using the software, for example. Okay, but turn on your easy bulk and watch what we're going to do. So we're going to pick a website. Let's see here. And just hang with me, hustlers. Once we get through this, then I'm going to go back. We're going to go back and do some sourcing together. Okay. Now, if you're looking at mine and you're wondering why are some of these highlighted in blue, that's because I have an add-on called Tactical Bucket. Trust me, you really don't need it. That's for when you really want more, you know, if you're like me, then you want more sites that you're not going to source. Don't ask me why. Okay. You know what? I want to do Bed Bath and Beyond. I have found that that site is really, really good. Now, let's say we want to look at clearance. And remember, you can toggle that and see what clearance you want. Okay. But I'm just going to go all clearance. And let's just say that's all you wanted. But you can see all of your different, you know what? No, I want kitchen too. But let's see what, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go kitchen and I'm going to go clearance. Now look, that's 192 categories that you can add. And you can add up to 500. That's why you see 0 over 500. Now, if you add that, now you see you've got 192 categories over 500. Now, if you saved your filters, then you could pull up any saved filters. Like you can see these filters I created. I don't even use them anymore because I usually use the same filters, and by default, it just keeps whatever your last search was. I don't play around with those a lot, but if you did, then you might want to save your filters. You should name your search because when you really start searching, you might have 7 searches going and you don't remember what is what. So you might name this Bed, Bath, and Beyond. And let's just go to Bed, Bath, and Beyond for a second, just so I can show you Bed, Bath, and Beyond. If you went to Bed, Bath, and Beyond, for example, and you used your Rev ROI, and Rev ROI told you that you could save 6% by buying discounted gift cards, watch what happens. Watch what happens. We said 6%. Let me make sure of that. Yeah, we said 6%. Now watch this. Because now we get down to the good part. Okay. If you've got to pay sales tax, this is where you would put that in there. And that way it'll figure that for you. Okay. If you're using gift cards, this is where you would put that 6%. And you see the degree of separation you're getting. Okay. Now we get into the remove. I don't like a lot of this stuff, but you notice I do a 500,000 rank. A lot of people, I get hustlers texting me, hey, I'm not getting any results. You got to go wide. There are so many variables. And if you try to go narrow, if you're thinking, well, I don't want to go over 50,000, you're just not going to get enough products to sort through. Okay. Remove if estimated sales are less than. A lot of this is self-explanatory, but you'll notice I like to remove third-party sellers from my results. Sometimes you still get them, but you can remove oversized. You can remove out of stock. I don't, because if it's out of stock, I may want to track it. Okay, and we're going to get to that because Trey wanted to know how to do that. Okay, so we're going to get through this so we're going to show Trey how to do that. Okay, Remove if Amazon contains no weight or size data. I don't care because I can find a similar product and be within the pocket on that. Remove if Amazon is also a seller. I don't care. But if that's a thing for you, you might click that. Remove if number of reviews is less than. I don't care about the number of reviews. I care about the estimated monthly sales. Whether anybody reviewed it or not, if it's selling, I'm good. Now, some people worry about that because they say, well, if there are no good reviews, then there's a chance of a return or customer dissatisfaction or whatever. That's the same with the ratings. Okay. Some people remove products with a source price of less than and more than. So some people say, hey, I don't want to source products. I don't want to spend more than X amount on a per product basis or something like that. Remove products with an Amazon price of less than. This is someone saying, hey, I don't sell products less than $40 or whatever, and more than. So you can keep it within range. Okay. Here, I cannot sell Lego. So I might say remove products if Amazon title contains the words Lego. Okay. Or I might remove brand that says Lego. This one, I don't use this, but I should, because this kind of goes back to a formula that used to work. In other words, it used to be, hey, if you can buy a product at a price and it's selling on Amazon for 3 times that price, a third goes to you, a third goes to fees, a third goes to the cost of the product. That doesn't always work anymore, but I still look if I can get that type of setup. I like that. Okay. Same thing with this. You can kind of remove things, cost and fees. If you're using a prep center, this is going to be good. Okay. Cost per pound to ship to Amazon. I put it in as 50 cents because I usually end up paying anywhere between 30 and 50 cents using Amazon's UPS account. Profit and return on investment. I'm saying show me data if there's at least $1 worth of profit. Show me data if it has at least a return on investment of 20%. Then you got your other filters, kind of self-explanatory. I like to show Amazon out of stock results. You can actually do a search that only shows out of stock. That way you can focus on bringing products. If you're using your tools and your tools are saying, hey, this is a good product, but nobody has it in stock. Guys, that happens. That happens. I've preached about that. A lot of Amazon sellers are kind of like sheep. They all go to the same thing. They're watching and they're following, and what one person gets on, everybody gets on. And when one person moves, everybody moves, and they forget about products that we're selling. Okay. I have forgotten about products that were good sellers. So that is a strategy that you can use. And then a lot of these are pretty self-explanatory. Here's where you can save the setup. You can save that filter that we talked about that you could use in your saved filters. Okay. And then all you need to do at that point is click search. And I usually kind of watch it to see what's going on. Now you can see I have 10 searches active already, and we're going to look through some of those results. With mine, I have an older account. You used to get up to 10 searches that you could do. And now I think with anybody that signs up now, I think you get a maximum of 7. Look at a product already got added. Now it may not be a good one. We don't know yet. Okay, so watch what we do here. Let me give you an example. And this is going out to Trey because he wanted to know, how do you set up so that the system will automatically text you and email you when a product comes in stock that you were looking at? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our search manager. This is where we can look at our completed searches. This is where we can look at our searches that are going on right now. Okay. So let's see here. What do we got going on? We got a toys and games reverse search going. So let's say we went to view the data. And I'm going to actually I'm going to go ahead and put this in basic mode. We should have enough. I'm sort of looking up here and looking and seeing how many results we're going to be able to look through. This search is still active. We got 19. We could probably get a little bit more if we take out that match quality. Let's see what happens. And also, let's see. We're going to select that as well. Select all of your categories. Well, I probably shouldn't have did that. Wait, hold on. Because this already had it for the category that we wanted there. All right, we're going to select all of that. We took care of the match quality. Okay, so now let's watch and see. See, now we got more. Even though we don't want places like eBay, you just kind of go through it. Now watch what happens. See, in this, I like this setup. I like this layout because right away I can see what my profit is, what my ROI is, what my estimated monthly sales is, how many sellers are out there. Okay, what's the match quality on that? What am I going to pay? What's it selling for? Am I restricted? Let's see here. I might need to, yeah, hold on a second. I need to sign into my, I think my Amazon account timed out on me. It did. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we were looking to see, are we restricted? It says no. Is it at Walmart? That's where you got to cross your fingers. See, that's out of stock. Now, let's say you wanted to be able to watch this product. It's out of stock. Now what? You need to create a folder for that. Now, let me show you how to do that. Hold on one second. Hold what you got, hustlers. Hey, looks like Farhan Ahmad gave us a nice donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What should I be? Farhan Ahmed. Thank you, sir. All right, hold what you got. And Trey, I want you to pay attention because we're going to do this just for you. Now watch this. The first thing you have to do is create the folder. You can't create the folder, at least from my experience, you can't create the folder where you're looking at your results. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to I'm just going from one tab to another. Okay. And now watch what happens. I could either go, let's see. I could either go view data. Or I can go saved reverse. Now you see where you have that plus? That's where you could create a folder. So the first thing you want to do is create your folder. And we're going to call it Trey. All right. Now watch this. We got to come over here. We're going to have to refresh the screen. Okay. Now, you see this heart right here? You're gonna save that in Trey's folder. Now watch what happens when we click the heart again. We see that it was added to our Trey's folder. Now, hold on one second because that's Now you got it in the folder. Now, how do you tell the software, keep looking in Trey's folder, and when that product comes back in stock at Walmart, give Trey a text message, give Trey an email. All right, hold what you got, because I want to make sure. Okay. All right. So here's what happens. Watch this. You got to come down to settings, and you're going to click on settings. And when you get to settings, then you want to come over, not keys, none of this. You want to come over to notifications, right? Now, you need to have your email set up. You need to have your phone, okay, in there. Enable email notifications, enable SMS, that's text, okay? You can have it give you a sound. You can have it attach, download data. That way, when you can click on the email and go right to the saved folder. Now, you need to come down to auto updates. Now look at enable the alerts. So you need to have this clicked on. Select the folders that you want to be updated. And there's Trey's folder. So we're going to add his folder. And then now you got 12 because you had 11. And you can even tell it how many times a day you want to be notified when things come in stock. So let's say we said 4 times a day. Now you can get as deep as you want. All I want to know is it in stock? You can say, hey, don't tell me it's in stock unless the return on investment is blank. Don't tell me it's in stock unless the estimated sales are greater than blank. Okay, there's different things you can do. And then all you do is hit save, which you probably can't see because of my big head, but that's where you would hit save and you gone. So Trey, you can watch this again on replay. I think we're connected. If we're not connected, we can get connected, and that goes for anyone else. If you want to get connected with me, text the words Working Class Hustler to the number on your screen. That will get you connected in this phone. I will return that text. You texted the words Working Class Hustler. I return that with what's your name so we can get you added to my contacts. You will give me your name and I will say we are officially connected. From that point, you can do what all the Working Class Hustlers do. They text me, they arrange to hop on calls, which is very difficult with me, but eventually we always do. And you ain't going to believe this. You hop on a call with me and it ends up long. Because I know you're not going to believe it because I don't really like to talk. But let me go over to the robot. Oh my God. Woo! I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22 people have answered the question correctly. Oh my goodness, guys. Somebody really wants to win that week of free ungated leads. Amazing. Amazing. Because you know what? Together, we are going to move you forward. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm excited. Okay. So let me get on back to sourcing. Let's see if we got anything good. I'll tell you what. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys may not like this one, but I love it. So watch this. I'm going to come back to TA. Now look it. we're looking at a Braun 8-in-1 trimmer. Now, mind you, you're going to pay a little bit for this, okay? Unless you can wait and get it on sale. You can use your cash back. You can use your discounted gift cards if you can get them. We'll look at that. But this is one that that I would sell. Even though the monthly sales, that can be a little skewed. You know what I mean? It's an estimate. I know that that products like this sell really well. I'm not saying that you should do it, but I wanted to put it out there just to give you an example of the types of products that I sell. Okay, here you can see Best Buy. In my experience, Best Buy is a great place to source from. I hate those stores where they always out of stock. It's just always, it's frustrating. Okay, so look at, yeah, the return on investment is a little low. I like 20%, but we may be able to get it to 20%. It just depends. Okay, profit $7.92. Okay, so what we're looking at is this. Let's see, is it at Best Buy for the right price? Da, 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 da. And even if you got one, it's free shipping. Well, it better be at that price. Let me see. Yeah. And you got to figure in your tax. Now let's look at Rev ROI just to see. You can get 2% back, top cash back if you have that. And all that is, guys, all it is an extension. Okay. You can get another 2%. So between, so you can get 4% off of that. And I'm not saying that's a big thing. This isn't one of the best deals out there, but I know this is going to sell. This is one I'm probably going to jump on myself, and then we can come back and see how I did on that. But that looks good. Then we see the software is telling us Amazon buy box price $76.99. Let's see. Well, we need to see if we're approved, and I am. You may not be. That's okay. Now, the software told us $76.99, but when we go out there, we're almost at $80. Guys, prices, you got to understand something. Prices move all the time on Amazon, okay? Now look at, the system said no sales rank. I don't care, okay? When you see a keeper chart that looks like this, all those squiggly lines, we call that sales velocity. That's what you want. This product is moving, okay? Now this guy has 28, so I would probably jump in with him at 28. Well, you know, with him having 28, and that's the buy box price. You don't have to. You could wait a little bit, but I probably would. And so from there, let me go ahead just in case one of the hustlers want to look at this. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm going to stick that in here. Let's see. Oh, Tony said it ain't the same. Let me double check, because that does happen. 8-in-1 on Best Buy. 10-in-1. Let me look at that. Yeah, you got to be careful. Let me see. That's 8-in-1. Oh, yep. Good catch. You got to be careful with that, guys. Even I screw up sometimes. Now, when you use my system, before you click that button, you do make sure. But yeah, you caught me slipping. All right, so let's go back and see what else we got. Oh, now, these are good. Michaels is good, but you got to pat your feet on the concrete with Michaels. But if you're going to get a 60% return on investment, if you're going to spend $17.37 thereabouts, you got your tax, and you're going to get back that $17.37 or whatever plus $10.42. it might be worth it. Look at your estimated monthly sales. If you went in here and you bought 10 of them, you see what I'm saying? You just made $100. So, or thereabouts, right? But the first thing you got to do, you got to make sure you can get it at Michael's for around that price. All you do is click here. Now, in my case, they won't ship it to me, but it is in stock near me. I'm in the greater Carlisle area, and look at the price, $16.49. So it must have figured the tax in for me, which I didn't think I had put the tax in there, but let me see just how many. So yeah, I would have to go and actually go and pick this up. However, if it's really selling, if the buy box is $38.50, let's look at that. It is. And you only got 3 sellers. You got some velocity on that. You got, is anybody FBA? Yep. Ships from Amazon. Let's filter this. Okay. This guy has 3. This guy has 1. This guy has 1. And we said it's selling almost 100 a month. What do you think, hustlers? Is this worth going out to Michael's? Guys, you don't have to waste your time. A quick phone call. Hey, do you have such and such and such and such? Yes. You could even tell them to hold it for you. Some of these stores will do that. So let me get you the link. Let's see here. So that's your, let's see. And then we need the Michael's link. I'm actually interested to see if anybody else can get this at their Michael's. Hey, Sonia, thank you so much. Sonia Willis, one of the older working class hustlers. She has been with us for so long. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. That is awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right, let's get back out here. Did I give you guys, let's see, you need another link. Oh no, you got both. All right, so check that out, hustlers, and let me know while I figure out our next move here. Let's see here. I need to close. I got so many windows open here. This is getting crazy. Okay. We got another. Baldy says, I can get it. That's what I'm talking about. My man. We got another one. And see, this is what I'm talking about, Baldy. If you're going there already, why not look at this one as well? It's at Michael's. Got good sales rank. Got a good return on investment. Got a nice profit. Right? Now from here, are you restricted? You could do you could tactical edge it if you wanted to. I don't really need it, but if I needed that information, okay. Supposed to be 1733 at Michael's. We'll take a look. See, now look at out of stock online, limited quantity in Carlisle. So This is going to be dynamic. It depends on where you are. Let me go ahead and give you the link to Michael's now. Let's see. Tony P says it's in stock near him. And then we need what I just gave you. Now let's look at it on Amazon because it's supposed to be somewhere around 40 bucks on Amazon. Now look it. Don't let this fool you until you look and see what's really going on. Now we want our prime, we want our new. Okay. See, look at this, guys. The buy box. This guy has the buy box. He's only got 4. And then the next guy is prime. So this is actually the reason why. Let's see, what was the estimated monthly sales of 53. If you can get this and you can get the other one, boom, 1-2 punch, hustlers. All right, hold what you got. Trey says, how do we save this lead in TA? Like when I fetch info on the ASIN, there's nowhere to save it at. Well, did you create? Well, first you got to create the folder, and then you just save it in the folder, or you can save it to it. By default, there's gonna be a folder that you could save it in. Is that? Let me know. Let me know if that answers your question. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Okay, so you created the folder, and then you got to hit the refresh key to make sure that it's gonna. Then you click the heart. Did you click on the heart? And when you click on that heart, you should be able to see your folder, whatever you named it. Okay. Now hold what you got. I'm gonna check back with you in a second. Okay. I gave you a lead and you pulled it up in TA and it was nowhere to save the. Oh, I see what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean. And I hate that. If the lead didn't come as a result of a search that you did, for example, you might have come down here. Let me show you. Oh, I still need to give you the link. All right, hold what you got. So, for example, hustlers, let's say we'll come back to this. Let me see if I can get the ASIN. Let's say you have the ASIN here and you went into analysis. You probably found the product. You probably edged it, Trey. So you just pasted in the ASIN. You fetched the information and now you want to save it. And it's not going to give you the option. I hate that. Now watch the difference. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. There's nowhere to save it. Now, let me go back to where I was at. Back there, back there. Now, This thing's acting weird while I try to show you what I'm talking about. Now watch this. I don't know where my products went. It just completely changed everything on me. I don't know what happened. This thing is freaking out. Hold on. I gotta reset my filters probably. Okay. So this is the product we were looking at. Now watch what happens. If I'm looking at the product as a result of a search that I did, and then I click on Tactical Edge, it fetches the information, and look it right here. You could add it to whatever folder, Trey's folder. You see what I'm saying? If you didn't do the search, I don't know a way that you can save it, and I hate that. That's a feature we need to see if they can fix. Let me see. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna reach out to, let me write that down. I'm gonna reach out to TA and see what is the deal with that. I bet it can't be done, but I don't know. Okay. Back to work. Now, hold on a second. I think Baldy was saying I didn't give the link for the product on Amazon. Okay, got it. Let's see. Okay, so we want the product on Amazon, which would be right here. They just moved my columns all kind of ways. Okay, so here's the Amazon link. Let's get that to Baldy because he's busy trying to get that bread. My computer's slower today too. I don't know. It's taking forever to do what it needs to do. All right, check that out, hustlers. And while you're checking that out, I'm just going to go over this again. Remember, we're talking about the what to sell on Amazon leads list ungated. You're going to get a free week's worth of leads, and you'll get the details if you win tonight. I tell you what, too, what we can do is not only get you the list, but we could probably hop on a call that way in case you had any questions about it. We're going to get together and we're going to do some good work together. I'm really excited about that. What to sell on Amazon leads list ungated. We got to make sure that everybody who wants to win has answered the question. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to look at another lead. Let's see here. Oh, check this out. Tools are always good. We got to make sure I got the right one though, right? This is a Craftsman 8-piece Phillips and slotted set. Craftsman 8-piece assorted screwdriver. So we got to make sure we got the right thing. I do not believe how this thing just literally rearranged my columns here. Guys, you can rearrange your columns just in case you didn't know. let me fix this because I don't like the way this is not the way I like my layout. Uh, Number one, I like my images side by side. That way, at a glance, I can go product, Amazon. Okay. I like my title for the product to the left. I like my title for Amazon to the right. Now, you see what happened? Now, I usually like, let's see. I mean, they just moved my stuff where they wanted to. I would not, I have nothing that I don't want to have to scroll to the right for the things that I want. This software, I don't know, tonight it has a mind of its own. But this is good because then it shows you how to rearrange your info the way you want it. Okay. So put my buy box, price. I like to have my profit and ROI a little bit further over. All right, so we'll put profit. And then I like my ROI right next to the profit. Sometimes you got to move it a bit, then you got to move it again to kind of get it to follow. Okay. I like my price and my adjusted price should be next to each other. I don't even really need the price. The adjusted price is good enough. Okay. I like my rank where I can see it. Let's see. I'm mostly concerned with the 90-day rank anyway. Okay. So you guys are seeing how I do that. I like my rank about right there. You see, is there anything else I need? Yes. I like my estimated monthly sales. Now, I like that all the way over to the left. Let's see. I lost it somewhere. Oh, right here. Like that a little bit further over. Actually, I have to admit, once you get the columns the way you like them, things get a lot easier in the advanced mode. Let's see. All right, so that's enough for now. I don't think there's anything else I have to have in front of me. We'll just go from here. So what we were looking at was the price. This is at Ace Hardware, and it should be around 16, 17 bucks. And that is the wrong. Okay. This is the title that we're looking for right here. So here it is at Ace Hardware. There's the price. And it is, for me, it is available. Now we got to make sure that this is the right one. So now we're going to look over here. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. You could check the model number 47136. Sometimes you can find it, sometimes you can't. Specs. You'll get better at this. Yeah, because some stores use their own. But if you look, let's see here. There's your 4 flats. And then you got 4 Phillips. That's it. One of the hustlers. Here, let me give you the links. And I'm going to let the hustlers have at it because I know you guys are going to let me know if this don't match. The hustlers don't play. You guys get on me if I'm messing it up here. Let's see here. And here's your Ace hardware. Okay, Miss Cat asks, what sales estimator program do you use? That comes as part of tactical arbitrage. This is why I love the software, guys. Here's an example. The only reason I bought the paid version of the paid version of Keepa was just so that I could teach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I tell you, I really didn't need it. Everything I need is NTA. Okay. All right, so the hustlers are looking at that. I think we got one more. Let me see. Jay Bancourt said that's some nice sales velocity. Tools are very good. Tools are super good. Okay. So we've been on for an hour and a half. Have the hustlers had enough, or do you want to look at another product? Oh, Baldy can't sell it. That's okay. That's all right. All right. If you can't sell it, I'll tell you what you do. You're connected. You and I are connected. You're going to send me a text and you're going to say, hey, La Machine, give me what I came for. I want a product that I can sell. And then I'm going to respond. I'm going to give you something that you're ungated in. Just that simple. Isn't this is easy. Okay. Baldy says, I need one more winner. You know what? Very, very good, Jay. Y'all better listen to these hustlers. Jay says, make sure to try and request approval. You never know if they will auto approve you. Most of my approvals come auto. I don't even get into all that getting ungated. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying I don't mess with it. Okay. You guys had enough, or you want to look at one more product? There you go. You got to listen. You guys better listen to the working class hustlers of America. Drummer says the more you sell, the more you will be able to. This is why I start hollering, ranting and raving when I'm talking about, hey, get going so that you can create some momentum. You see? That's exactly what I'm talking about, what Drum just said. You have to get going. So if you guys have had enough, we can go ahead and have the raffle. It's up to you if you want to look at another product. Sheila said one more. You know, I spoil the working class hustlers of America. I really do. All right, hold on. Oh, this one is going to be interesting. Hey, thanks, Jay. I appreciate that support. We do need for everybody. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button, that thumbs up. All right, now let's get back to work. The working class hustlers, they want more. Okay, and that's what we put this stuff into the working class folder for. So look at this is at the Sears outlet. Now, generally speaking, I stay away from Sears, but you know what, guys, we got to start branching out. Now, look at this says estimated monthly sales 5. That doesn't sound very good, but you gotta, you know, we'll look into it. Okay. Sometimes you got to remember this is just an estimate. Guys, tools sell. And if you're spending $4 roughly, you can afford a few. You know, if you can make an entire Sears outlet haul out of it, that'd be great. Listen, even if it's not a good deal today, just by looking at it, don't you understand? It's in your mind. And you just added it to your subconscious. The next time you see it, you'll be familiar with it. Okay. All right. So what are we looking at? We're looking at our price. We want to see, is it available? I don't know. Let me see. Yes, it is. That's 40% off. Okay. And it will ship. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the link. And then we're going to, of course, we're going to look even more. We're going to look at more. We're going to evaluate this. Now, they're saying it should be around 13, 14 bucks on Amazon. It is. And look at. Now, you're not seeing a lot of sales velocity, but you're seeing some. 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted 5 drops. Now, remember, a drop doesn't necessarily mean a sale. A lot of people looking at Keeper charts think that a drop is definitely meaning that a sale occurred. Not necessarily. It's just one thing that you could consider. Okay. Now we're going to just look at those sellers, and guess what? None of them are FBA. That could make a difference right there, guys. Just because you got people out there on Amazon shoppers that filter by, hey, can I get this FBA? I have Amazon Prime. Can I get what I paid for? Okay. So, you know what? Let me look at something else here while we're there. Let me look at something here. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something that you could do. Let's look at a little bit more here. See, you know, it's not a lot of money, but if you're doubling your money, that's always a good bet. So let me get you the Amazon link just in case you want to take a look. Okay, so Baldy's selling these already. All right. So we'll get out of that for now. And I want to show you something else. Okay. This is going to be huge. Now, let's say you're looking at a product. We looked at these, right? Now, let's say you did let's say you edged it. Okay. And you let everything load. Let's see. Look at the estimated monthly on this. Now, you could take this person right here and you could decide, you know what? I want to look at his store and see what all he's selling, because possibly I might find some products that would work for me. Okay. Now, if you see it like this, you need to give it a little bit of time, because for whatever reason, the software is doing its thing here. So let me close a little bit of this. It may take a second or two before this turns blue, and then you'll be able to look at his store. So you just gotta give that a minute. Tell you what, while we're looking, well, let me see something here. Just hold tight. It's messing around. I don't know what's taking so long. Tell you what we'll do. We'll refresh that and see if maybe we'll drop my phone. Okay, so now you see it's blue, and you can actually click. And when you click, then you'll see it starts loading all of the ASINs from that guy's store. Now, I'm not saying that you should jump on somebody's entire catalog, but the truth is, you probably wouldn't be able to anyway. You pick a product or two, and then that leads you down a rabbit hole, right? And you start getting into all kind of other things. Now, we're going to let that load. We'll come back to that. But while we're letting that load, we're going to come out to always be scanning and watch what happens. What I'm going to do, remember, always be scanning is unique to you. And it holds 30 days worth of results. Make sure you click the right country. And then on that 31st day, the oldest drops off and you get some new products. So you're going to see a lot of the same products for a while. Okay? But that's okay. Go to your filter manager. See what you like. Go to your category. Deselect and select what you like. I like grocery and gourmet. Okay? I'll apply that. And I'll take a look. I can tell right now this is probably not Walmart selling this, but you never know. Let me see something. This might be a third-party seller. Let's see. Actually, I can't tell who's selling it, but the price ain't right anyway. Let's see here. I'm just sort of looking. 93% return on investment, gross profit. Buy box here, adjusted price there. Let's see, is it available? Sales price. Looks like we can get it. If we could, would it really sell on Amazon? Let's see what it's selling for, because I can't. Well, it's supposed to be selling for $16.92. Let's make sure that's for one bottle. Yep. 12-ounce pack of one. Now see, this says $8.92, but look at, you got $8 shipping. And you got no, what? Yeah, you do. You got an FBA out there. Okay, that's where you're getting your $16.92. He's got 11. You guys want to look at that? Here. I'll give that to you. Just in case you want to take a look. Then here's the Amazon. How long was I out there, guys? How long was I out there? That didn't take long, did it? All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let me check my robot. He's ready. Let's see what else is going on. Now, we've been out here almost 2 hours. Hey, Uncle Carnell. I'm glad, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that means a lot. So you guys had enough, or you want one more? If you've had enough, we're gonna go ahead and have the raffle, and then I gotta eat because I am beat. You guys want anything more? Boy, we still got 32 people out here. Man, the hustler community is growing. You guys, man, you guys are here to get it. Tricia said, one more, please. You guys are spoiled. You're spoiled. Okay. So hold what you got. Let me close some windows here. Oh, I forgot. We did a reverse search. Look at. Remember that reverse search we had going? Look at all the ASINs. 1,629 ASINs from that storefront came in. Do you think you might be able to find one or two products and then go on about your business? You ain't got enough to try, and you ain't got enough money to be worried about his 1,629 ASINs. He ain't worried about you. Okay. From here, you do your search the way you always would. Now, all of my stuff is just the way I always keep it. Now, I would probably name this search after his storefront. I forget what it was called, so I'm just going to go search. And it may... Now look it. There are 11 active searches. I can only have 10 going at one time. So this is sent to the queue, and it's going to wait until one of the searches completes. And remember, guys, once a search completes, then you can save it, then you can schedule it. You see what I'm saying? If there's a particular search that you like, you can have the software searching that automatically. Okay? So, somebody wanted one more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... I had a reverse search going. Let me see. Healthy pets. Let me see if there's something out there for healthy pets. I don't know if there's going to be. Nope. Nothing. All right. What else? I had a search going for Lily and Vernon, which I never heard of, but sometimes you got to try some new stuff. Well, 7 products. Let's see. We may find something here. Skinny Paw Pet shampoo. I don't know. So you'd have to request approval for this. Nope, can't get approved for that anyway. Let's see what else we got. This is making no sense because that has a price of 0, so something's probably wrong there. I ain't worried about it. Let's see. Estimated monthly. Let's see. You need approval on this one as well. Well, we got approved. All right, let's see what it is. Personalized Miss Floppy Sun Hash Navy. Now watch what I do here. Because what you don't want is to get kicked off of a listing. Amazon may say, yeah, you can sell it. Then when you start selling it, they tap you on the shoulder and say, you can't sell it. So I want, this says customize before you add to the cart. So you can't, no, we don't want this because you got to customize it. That ain't a product that we can deal with. So we'll go back to, let's look at toys and games. I had a reverse search going under toys and games. We'll let that populate. That should be enough that we can look at this in basic. I'm lazy. Let's see what happens. How many we get. We got 301. This looks like we looked at this. Well, maybe we didn't go. We could have looked a lot further is what it is. I don't like that. Well, yeah, see, VTech is funny anyway. I'm not approved for them. What is this? Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get approved for it. Nope. Let's see. That's eBay. We ain't dealing with them anyway. Bonanza, no. Bop It board game. Hasbro is kind of funny. I don't know. Let's look a little bit further. Let's see if we can get something better than $2.58. Although sometimes you look at Amazon and the price is actually higher than what the oh boy, you got 17 people selling this. Prime new. See, now here's something to think about. This, well, first of all, is it even available at Kohl's? Because it may not be. It's out of stock. But here's something to think about. If you've got estimated 1,158, and this guy, yeah, he's 1975, but he only got one. Yeah, he's 1999, but it's only 24. And then you start getting up into 27, 29. So you're actually making more money if you could get the product. This would be one I might actually add to my Kohl's out of stock. And now the system gonna let me know when it comes in stock, and I'm gone. So you know what that means? That means I didn't waste my time. I did something that's going to help me in the future. Okay. Look at right here. When you see 7 sellers, that's going to be a good chance that you're going to be able to sell it. Not always, but let's see. Nope, no good. But that's okay. You know what? This looks like something I gave. Didn't I give this for the jump on it? Who went out there on jump on it earlier in the week? VTech, no good. VTech, no good. Let's see. Is this the same thing? I don't know. Well, that's a nice gross profit if it was really available. Let's see. You need approval. And you just move on, guys. This is the difference. Let's see. I happen to have a BJ's Warehouse membership that's sold out. Let's see. Boy, you got a lot of stuff you can sort. You can kind of go through here. Let's see. Micro Center's never good. Who makes this? Little Tykes? I don't know. I'm not approved. Guys, you see the kind of numbers I do, and I'm not approved for everything. You know what I mean? Let's see. VTech, no good. Smart Sketcher, Kmart, Target. I stay away from that Leapfrog. If you can make money with it, good. I don't mess with it. Little Bright. I don't know. 1999. Oh boy. That didn't look good. Do any of the hustlers have a BJ's membership? I probably would move on anyway with that. But just for my information, if anybody had that. Let's see. We got a lot more to look at. So hold tight, hustlers. This is what it's all about. You get better and better at this. Let's see. I'm just sort of looking. Sometimes the pickings can be slim, just depends. Because remember, hustlers, you ain't the only one out here. That's why you set your alerts. Let's see what's going on with this. Product shipped to me. Can I get that? Yeah, I guess so. Let's take a look. Is it really on Amazon for $41.96? Not exactly. But let's take a look at that. Prime, new. This guy only has 3. And what do we say? Estimated monthly sales, 128. And don't forget, you might be able to save some money. Let's see. You could save 10%. So you're going to save another $2 off of that, which means, you might make more like $7. That's a little bit better. You see what I'm saying? Here, let me give you the Amazon link. Let's see. And let me give you the Kohl's link. All right. So go ahead and look through that, hustlers, and let me know how that works out for you. Okay. Going, go. BJ's is only East Coast, sadly. Only Costco and Sam's out here in the Southwest. I actually have both BJ's and a Sam's Club membership. And Gina says, don't forget to use Rakuten if it's available for that store. Yes, that's right. Get your cash back. You guys should have that automatically. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? All right, hustlers. Did anybody look over that last lead at Kohl's? Let me know, because we're going to go ahead and have the raffle here. I'm going to close some of these windows. I've had enough. I got so much stuff going on, which is probably why my computer is going so slow. Taking care of the hustlers. All right. So who's ready for the raffle? I'm going to give you one more chance. Now remember, if you win, you get 1 week's worth of free leads ungated on the What to Sell on Amazon leads list. Ungated. Okay? So, who's ready? Damn, Tony P bought 5 of those. He don't be playing. Reverse search. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to have the raffle. Everybody ready? I need everybody standing by in place. Gina says, me. All right. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to have the raffle right now. So, call more than one name. What you talking about, Baldy? All right, here we go. Wow. Looks like Miss Cat has won the giveaway. Wow. Congratulations. So, to redeem your prize, all you need to do is connect if we're not already connected. So what you need to do is text the number on your screen. Text the words working class hustler. Let's get connected. And then from there, we'll get you all set up. And we'll figure out what you want to have us search for you. And we'll get you going so that this coming week you have your free leads for the week. Okay? All right, guys. Again, remember, if you have not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified Remember, we got 4 videos a week. We're doing things. We're turning this into the premier channel that deals with selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. Those of you who have followed have seen we ain't going nowhere. We just keep giving more. That's all we're going to do for your benefit. So I will see you guys in the next video, and make sure if you have not taken the lightning course, the link is down in the description. Make sure you take that. That way, when you sign up for your free 10-day trial using the link down below in the description, you're ready to go. Okay? Nate scanning 2 computers. Man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, hustlers. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace, respecting your mind, your time, and most definitely your grind. I just showed y'all how to get that paper. It's time to go get mine. Music! Thanks again to everybody. You know I love you. I appreciate all of the support. My super chatters out there, the working class hustlers of America and all across the globe.